Yes, child. Thank you. Love, it's patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud, and it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with and in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. And now 3 remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest amongst these three is love. I am Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. Emotional strength and control is greater than physical strength. You hear me? Listen to me. People that have the ability to control, process, and restrain and have emotional control are actually more powerful, more intelligent than people that have physical strength. See, because the animals come through spirit, the animals on the planet are stronger than humans. But why do humans dominate the animals on the planet? The reason that humans dominate the animals on the planet is they have physical strength, but they're not intelligent enough to act with that physical strength. If you think about David and Goliath, okay, you imagine like a boxing fight between Muhammad Ali and one of the really, really big guys back in the day. And Muhammad Ali made a joke about, oh, that's okay. I float like a butterfly and I sting like a bee. And the reason is because he's slow and he moves like Frankenstein with his big arms. Ugh. And he just takes swings out there. But the swings that he takes are not calculated. They're not precise. They're not surgical. You understand? The same with David and Goliath. Size does not equate to skill. You understand? So it's a thing where I like to equate that, David and Goliath, to emotional intelligence and strength, constraint and control, okay, to physical strength. And the reason I'm saying that is there's a whole bunch of people out here, more than people that don't, that have a very low IQ. Because they're younger souls and they're still getting lessons, okay? So, of course, there are going to be more people with a lower IQ out here that think they're smarter than you. And those people that have a lower IQ also have a lot of audacity. Not just audacity, but the ego makes it even worse. And in order, day by day by day, for you to be able to exercise emotional restraint and control yourself, control your emotions, and not explode and act out of anger when you're dealing with people that have audacity, that play in your face, people with a low IQ at that are playing in your face, and they're slow and dumb at the same time. You know, it takes so much emotional restraint, constraint. That's power. Listen, it takes great strength and power to deal with a person with a low IQ that is really dumb and slow, borderline retarded, and have them playing in your face and then have the nerve to have the ego with it too. Have the nerve to stick their chest all the way out. And for you to be able to keep your cool and understand that it's about 1,000 people that will come rushing behind that person, even if they're in the wrong, to back them up and to support them because they just as stupid as that one person. You got to understand, intelligence is very it's like people with a high IQ in the planet is the minority. If you ever saw Horton has a who, here's a who. If you remember in the cartoon movie Horton Hears a Who, you had all the people, all the different animals in this kingdom, and all of them had low IQs, and they were all waiting to be led and told what to think and manipulated very easily. And Horton was trying to explain something to them, but they were all being manipulated, right? So it's kind of like imagine people playing in your face that work in the government or work in a position of authority, that have a low IQ, that might be half retarded, but they have a lot of backup of other people with low IQs. And then they all have big egos at that. To be able to navigate in life with people with a low IQ that might be borderline retarded, that literally have big egos, especially if you're a spiritual person with a heightened intuition or spiritual gifts, it's frustrating. You can almost imagine how Jesus, yeah, I'm talking about Jesus. Imagine how Jesus must have felt with Judas playing in his face. And even when Peter was not playing in his face, but he just understood his character being weak because Peter was emotionally codependent to the people in his village. So, he already understood the nature of people that were not quite there yet, but still, even though Jesus was different than everyone around him, he had to still find a way to function with people playing in his face around the clock that was slower than him. Now, there's somebody moving on your behalf, okay, to help you. You have a hidden helper, whoever you are. You might have several hidden helpers. These people are doing things that you can't see with your naked eye because you got a lot of people playing in your face, and people are also playing in your hidden helper's face too. And both of you all have a lot of emotional control and restraint, okay? Because you understand how you deal with a person with a low IQ. You understand how you deal with a younger soul. They're telling me not to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't give a damn. I'm going to say it in a nice way, though. Okay, I'm talking to my guides. You have to, when you are a person that has a spiritual ranking and authority, and you're out here trying to navigate in the world, you have to, one, have emotional control, which is more powerful than physical. Way more powerful. It takes way more strength as a man or as a woman to regulate your emotions and to control yourself when you're dealing with some of these retarded numbnuts out here, okay? Now, in addition to that, when you're dealing with people, you also have to make an assessment because you have to know how to deal with the person you're interacting with. You have to determine if you're dealing with an animal or a human. Oh, yeah. You have to determine if you're dealing with an animal or a human. What do you mean by that, QUAN? That sounds borderline offensive. Yeah, I know, but I'm going to make my point. I'm going to bring it home for you. Okay? With humans on the planet, and I'm talking about every single freaking human of every race, of every culture, on every continent on this planet, you have people and souls that are different ages. Okay, and that are in different states and stages of consciousness and awareness. Okay, some may be at a more primitive state. Their brain and consciousness and awareness might be more primitive and closer to the mind of an animal, where others might be further along developed in their consciousness and awareness. That means they have heightened intelligence, heightened intuition, and things about the way they think, and their awareness, crown chakra, it's heightened. Okay. So when you're dealing with people out here, you have to assess who you're dealing with to determine, am I dealing with someone that might have the mind of an animal, whose mind is functioning like closer to an animal mind, purely in their carnal nature? Or am I dealing with someone that has the ability to actually reason and logic? Am I dealing with a balanced brain here that has a higher intellect? Am I dealing with somebody that can balance their dark and light energy, that has some kind of balance between their masculine and feminine energy? I have to determine if your consciousness and awareness is that in a state of war and survival, like an animal in the ground scavenging for food, or is this a person that's not in survival mode, that's able to think with more clear sight? You understand? And once you're able to determine what you're dealing with, the brain you're dealing with, then you act accordingly, because you don't carry things the same way with an animal as you do a human. You understand? You don't deal with an animal the same way you do. You don't logic with an animal the same way you logic with a human. And if you're dealing with a human that has the brain, the mind, and the consciousness of an animal still, because it's a soul in there, but that soul has not awakened yet to God, which is their higher consciousness and awareness. And you can see people sometime when you look in their eyes, like literally they have a whole bunch of entity attachments that might be like animal spirits. And the reason is it's a young soul, an extremely young soul that it has not, it's like a baby soul, maybe the first time in a human body. Okay. So when you're regulating your emotions, this is just some advice on how you can look at things. And you're dealing with a person or persons that have the mind of an animal still, and have not, their consciousness and awareness is not that of, you have to think of it as if a dog bit you. Okay. If they do something to you, when it comes to, if they backstab and betray you, or do something to harm or hurt you, or whatever the case may be, as long as you're no longer in imminent danger, you're not carrying vengeance in your heart. You're able to release the energy, because if a dog bites you or destroys your property, and you go away and you move somewhere else, and you're not thinking about it anymore, and you still got a scar, you're not sitting up there plotting and planning like, that's okay, I didn't forget about it. As soon as I get a chance, I'm going to go back to where that dog was. I'm going to find the shelter it's at to see if it's still alive. And I'm going to find a way to get to that dog. I'm going to adopt it. And then I'm going to hang that dog. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to do this. No, you don't think like that, because you know it's a dog. So you didn't take it personally. You understand? You don't take it personally. You're not thinking about it 3 years later, thinking about how you're going to eventually get revenge on a dog. Of course not. Because even though it was a problem for you, you didn't take it personally, because you understand the nature of an animal. You understand? There are some people out here that function as an animal. They might have just gotten a human body, but their brain and their mind is still functioning like an animal. An animal does not apologize for anything it has to do to survive. So an animal is not going to have any empathy and compassion for whatever it has to do to survive, whatever it has to do to eat. You understand? So when you're dealing with a person or people that are in that energy, that have a blocked off heart chakra, that don't have any love, empathy, or compassion in their heart at all, of any race, on any part of the earth planet, anyone with a completely blocked heart chakra that functions like an animal down here, okay, their consciousness and awareness is only have sex and eat and have sex. That's like an animal. That's the only thing animals do. They reproduce, they have sex, and they eat. They do nothing else. They're not thinking about any higher forms of consciousness or awareness. So they function like an animal down here. And oftentimes, they don't even develop their personalities yet. They don't know anything about a purpose yet. These are the type of people that are told what to do, how to live, how to think. You understand? When you run into people that are functioning on that level, you have to deal with them as such. Detach your emotions and don't try to reason and logic with them. If you know you're dealing with someone with the mind of an animal, then you have to put the same boundaries in place as you would with an animal. You understand? You understand? You got dogs keep running up to your house, pooping on your lawn. You're going to build a fence around your home so the dogs can't poop inside your home on your steps. You understand? You're going to put boundaries in place and take action in your life to deal with people with an animalistic mind that you can't logic with, that you can't have reason with. You understand? And if it's someone that's still out of control, they might have to be taken out. When an animal has rabies and it's lost its mind and it's acting a complete fool and it's a danger to you, Sometimes an animal has to be put to death. It has to be put down. It has to be euthanized because that animal is dangerous. You understand? So, like I said, you have to determine you have to do a mental assessment of who you're dealing with and how you're dealing with them. Okay? So, whoever I'm picking up on right now, somebody, you have a hidden helper out here that is dealing with some people that might be on their level, but some of the people that they're dealing with might have the mind of an animal and the consciousness of an animal. So it's hard to logic and reason with them. And their behavior is very predictable, very predictable. And things have to be put in place to control them. Okay, so I'm going to jump into this read now. Let me pull a QUAN Oracle card. Somebody, there's a Central African government official that took a bribe to do something to whoever you are. And the reason they took the bribe to do it and agreed to do it, even after they're not supposed to be doing it, is because Elon Musk is the one that requested it. And this might be a person that has more respect for like white and Chinese than they do for their own race. Okay. Because Elon. Okay. All right. I'm back. So the reason is, okay, I just want to make sure I'm back. This is someone that has more respect for mostly, I would say, white and Chinese, okay? Because they might have more money, okay? And this might be someone that only cares about money and big names. This might be someone that's overly materialistic, that might lack empathy and compassion. And this is somebody that feels some kind of way because, well, it's Elon Musk. If it's Elon Musk asking and making the request, then I definitely need to go along with it and help because, hey, it's Elon Musk. You can't say no to Elon Musk. You understand? This has to do with causing imbalance and obstacles for whoever you are, okay? Because Elon Musk, being the sociopath that he is, thinks that his money can get him anything and anyone that he wants. And whoever you are, you're highly intuitive, but you have spiritual gifts and ability. You're a high priest or high priestess type energy, okay? And he really, really wants to just dissect you like a 7th grade frog. And he wants to stick something, cut your forehead open, play around with your pineal gland. He wants to put you on a table in a lab, maybe put your fingernails in a Bunsen burner. He wants to play around with your pineal gland, put it under a microscope. Elon Musk I know what he wants to do with that AI, I know. But Elon Musk wants to experiment with your DNA, and he doesn't respect you or see you as a human being. Okay, very cold, this clone of Elon Musk anyway. And he doesn't care that they don't have any legal grounds to lock you up in a psychiatric institute, to block your money in the bank, or try to block your finance, or block your ability to make money, or blackball you. He doesn't care about you being a human being that has genuine feelings, and you're able to feel pain, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. He doesn't see you as a human. Elon Musk doesn't see you as a human being. Matter of fact, he's a little jealous of you because you were born the way that you were born. And he really wants to just put you under a microscope and forget your soul and life. But Elon Musk does not realize that you have a connection outside of this galaxy to God, however you define God. You have ancestral support and help that's been protecting you. Okay? And the more he keeps coming at you, offering people bribes, the more people are actually getting caught up and falling themselves. Okay. Now, somebody's aunt signed a contract with Elon Musk to have you study. So you could be a man or a woman. You could be someone's nephew or niece, but your auntie tried to pimp you out. Someone has an auntie that signed a contract with Elon Musk, okay, quite some time ago, to work and make deals with everyone in your family to isolate you, and to enter you into this gang stalking isolation so that he would be able to conduct his experiments with you. And then they would, of course, catfish you when you became desperate, and use you like a Shell gas station. They would send a man toward you, and that man would be able to sexually drain you, and keep plugging up to you like a Shell gas station. But God, whoever you are, you've always been sheltered and protected by unseen hands. Okay? Unseen hands healing and protecting and sheltering you from everything and everyone. So it never happened. And you're still maintaining yourself right now. And there is an Arab up around you. There's someone that's Arab up around you, and a Central African up around you that's still trying to help Elon Musk get through to you right now. And your aunt has been in communication with these people, trying to find a way to still get something done with you. When you are a sovereign soul, a sovereign human being on this planet, you're no one's slave and you don't belong to anybody. So let me get some energy on here. What is the QUAN Oracle card? Another thing I'm getting collective is, we all know that it ain't no secret what a lot of us are going through right now. A lot of us, especially spiritual men and women. And I've been asking for guidance on how we should move. And the first thing I got, the insight they gave me, they only giving it to me one piece at a time. They told me the first thing is everybody to touch bases, meaning we all need to just connect, like in the same place, like we all come together on this tarot card channel. Even if you don't have to watch every reading, but just stay in tune. So if any current events or anything crazy happens, we can communicate. Now, of course, there are going to be karmics. Of course, there are going to be ops. Of course, there are going to be other things with us on here, mixed up between us. But I know I got at least 3 to 5 good ones out there that are going through the same thing I'm going through that's in my life, if they're not shadow banning me. So they said the first thing y'all have to do is stay in contact. That's the first thing they told me. Because I'm talking to my guides, y'all, or talking to God, however y'all define it. And I said to them, do I start another high priestess group? Y'all already know I tried to start a high priestess group for targeted women, specifically that were being isolated and targeted. And they shut me down almost immediately. They literally shut me down. I started a free group on Zoom to connect women that were being isolated, that they were trying to make you homeless. I was trying to build some kind of network where we could connect with each other and discern who's who. And they shut it down. So I asked again, what do we do? And they said, just for now, stay in contact. And I asked today again, what's the next step? And they said the next step is start thinking of one other person. They were telling me the way they target you all is by having you completely isolated. And when you are completely isolated, it's easy for them to go into your home or wherever you lay your head at when you leave to go to the store, when you leave on missions to do stuff. If you got the camera in your eye, they know when you in the front of your house to have someone in the back. They know when you're in the bed naked at night, so they can have someone quickly jump up on your roof and do something stupid. You understand? because they're watching and surveillancing you, and they have people on the ground squatting around you that they're giving instructions to on how to move according to how you move, because they can see you and detect you at all times, right? So they told me the next step is pair up. They said it's going to be a buddy system where you pair up with one other person specifically, not two, not three, not five, because that can be easily infiltrated. You understand? You have to be careful, because even people that are targeted, if they're offered the right amount of money, will turn on you. And the reason they'll turn on you is if they're targeting you and they've been doing death spells on you, and they've been everybody's not that strong. And I'm not mad at anybody that ends up joining these people because they can't take it. I don't judge you. I don't judge you. This stuff that they do, it's not easy. Nerve gas, having nerve gas released into your home, and having energy weapons used on your body and on your mind and on your brain, and having biological agents being released in your water, and death spells being done back to back on your heart all day and all night. Okay. The average person can't deal with that. I understand. Stay away from me, but I'm not judging you. I understand. Most people would take their own life if they had to go through what I've been going through and what I've been through. Everybody does not have the strength, the genetics, the psychological strength to be able to deal with this type of stuff. It's not, and not have one person to talk to about it. To be completely isolated. I only recently got my child talking back to me. Okay? I only recently was able to break this spell and mess they did with me and my own child, and me and my baby. We have a close bond. My love is stronger than anything these people could have ever tried to do. They did a blood sacrifice on my daughter to get her mine. And they had it for a little while, but my baby is free. So the point I'm making is, they're telling me that in the near future, you're going to need to find and start a buddy system where you find all you need is two people. You understand? Two people that's going through the exact same thing. Being isolated, you could be a spiritual person. And I'm talking about people in the North Node. I'm not talking about none of these karmics running around here that sold their soul. I'm talking about high vibrational high priestesses that are seriously being targeted, isolated financially. They're trying to lock you in. And I'm talking about people that no matter what, you die. You're faithful unto death, which means, no, you can't have me. You're not taking me. And it's not easy for everybody to do. And that's why I don't judge anybody that gave in. I don't judge you, because I know what it feels like to have your bed vibrated with sound wave weapons. I know what it feels like to have nerve gas released in your home on you. I know what it feels like to have energy weapons used all night while a frequency is sent to your heart to give you a heart attack, or you wake up with it going on, you go to bed with it going on. I know what it feels like. I'm not trying to be dramatic. This is what I've been dealing with and going through. And while you're going through this, them trying to empty your damn bank account and playing around, turning your internet off and on, your gas, your electric utilities, and while they're stopping you from making money. While they're paying dumbass neighbors squatting up around you that might be half retarded to keep doing stupid shit to you. Oh, baby, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have a whole bunch of retarded ass, low IQ people all around you looking stupid because people keep throwing peanuts at them to do stupid shit to you. And imagine all of these things happening to you literally at the same time. Everybody is not that strong. And then again, not to have one person to talk to about it. but to be completely isolated, not to have one friend, one family member, because they're blocking your communication on your phone and your laptop and your emails and your text messages while all this is happening. And everybody else they've lied to about you and told you was a prostitute. That's not something that's easy. That's not an easy path for anybody to walk, okay? That's not easy to wake up and go to sleep completely by yourself going through this. So what they're telling me is some of you in the near future, you might have to pair up with a partner. Now, I'm not talking about 3 and 4 and 5. I'm talking about one other person going through the exact same thing as you. Okay. I'm talking about someone going through like the same thing that you're going through, because that way you are able to watch each other's back. You understand? That means now if it's 2 people living in a house, or even if y'all just live across the hall from each other, ain't nobody, y'all can coordinate around each other. You understand? Where somebody could watch your home while you go out, and then you can watch theirs. There are different things that you're able to do now. You understand? But you have to use your discernment, because everybody is not that strong. And everybody, if there are some people, if you partner with somebody that's going through the same thing, like say you have 2 women that are going through the exact same thing, and one of those women are weak-willed. Not that weak-willed, but weak-willed enough that if they get approached by somebody from, say, Elon Musk sends somebody toward them, right, through a second, third, fourth party, and offers them, hey, I'll give you a large amount of money and put you up in a place to betray this person, and we'll stop attacking you. A weaker person might be like, you know what? I can't take this another day. This is too much for me. And they'll sell you out. You understand? That's why it makes it so hard. Because even when you come together, it's hard, because even if you come together and you're a targeted person with someone else that's going through the exact same thing that you're going through, that person will be made an offer. They'll make that person being targeted an offer to see if they're weak-willed enough to help them to do something to you. And if you're with somebody that's weak-willed enough, then what they'll do is they actually will set you up. They'll set you up in order to become free from their situation. So you mean they're not going to use energy weapons on me? No more chemical warfare, biological warfare? You understand? So when pairing up with people, and also if you can pair up with somebody, even where you can split bills financially, both carry your own weight. But I'm saying you're going to have to pair up with somebody that's as strong-willed as you, okay, to survive this, okay? But you got to be careful, because there are some people that are weak-willed that they're already on their last, and they're almost wanting someone to make them some kind of an offer so that they can be freed of whatever type of oppression they're going through. So you have to protect yourself. Okay. So with that, another thing, and I already know what they do to me. I don't give a damn. They've done everything to me, so I don't care. Y'all be careful about this Ebola stuff. But I'm going to explain how the government does that. I don't know if they're going to cut me off. If they're trying to get a chosen one, and that chosen one is an expat traveling around, or if it's somebody they trying to take out, and they've already tried chemical warfare, they've already tried every form of death spell, and they couldn't take that person out. If they've already done poison the water, but somebody is really protected by God, the U.S. Government will literally, they use biological warfare, literally, get out of here right now, you monitoring spirit. I say get out of here. They They literally will go to where that expat or person is, and they'll try to quickly like release a disease on them, and it's meant for them, but sometimes it'll get out and it might hit a few other people that are around, and then they have to rush to contain it. These releases of these diseases, they're not coming out of nowhere, being used as biological weapons for people that are very powerful that they try to take out, and nothing has worked. I told you when I was coming through the airport after leaving Tanzania, somebody had a child walk up to me, and they had a woman distract me with a conversation, so I wasn't looking and ready for it. And what they do is they'll have someone come up to you and try to see if they can wipe something on your face real fast, and if they can catch you off guard. You have to be careful because people are very dirty in how they operate. So they'll have someone walk up to you and try to catch you off guard and try to touch you by accident or something. And they had a child walk up to me and try to rub something on my lips, and I wasn't expecting it, and they did catch me off guard because it was a child, and the child just for no reason reached up and rubbed something on my face, on my lips real fast, and then everybody was like, oh my goodness, I don't know how that happened, and Herman Monster, I showed you all his picture. He was at the airport. He probably gave them the biological agent to try to smear on me. You understand? When y'all see an Ebola outbreak sometime in these countries, it's the United States government doing biological warfare. Oftentimes, if it's someone that they really, really wanted to take out and they couldn't kill them, what they do is they'll try to find a way to contact the person's skin and to release a biological agent on them to make them sick. And then sometime it'll hit some other people, and then it'll quickly spread, and they have to try to contain it. And that's what you'll see oftentimes. And that's the reason, that's the exact reason why out the blue you see an Ebola outbreak. That's just the United States government using biological warfares to kill people that they want dead and that they have been unable to kill, that they literally have been unable to kill with energy weapons, nerve gas, death spells, sabotage, set up, all the different things these assholes be doing to try to kill people. When they can't take them out, especially powerful people, they'll try to see if they can release some kind of biological warfare in their environment or on them. And then whoever else it hits, they're like, don't worry, we'll just contain it and we'll just do a quick news story. So I'm just saying, it's just interesting, it's just interesting. Suddenly it's a miniature Ebola outbreak in what they say, Uganda, this little cluster over here where I live at, right? Okay. So anyway, y'all know what it is. They can't play in our face no more about these disease outbreaks. They use every form of warfare because they are weak and they are scary as hell. All right, QUAN Oracle card. It takes courage to trust your inner light, to ascend the throne of your own inner spiritual authority, especially if the light of others around you seems more powerful than yours. At times, you are being asked to trust the light within above all, like you have a choice. Have faith in your own heart. Know that the divine dwells within, and it's with you always. Just like in the Matrix, it's not about thinking that you have the divine in you and that you have protection and your inner light protects you. You better know it in 2026, the way they coming for us. You better know what you have. You better know what you have inside of you. Don't have no weak ass mind. Say, oh, they got me. I don't care what they release up around you or on you. You get you a little cough, a little sniffle, a little sneeze. Those are symptoms. I remember when I was still in Georgia, they kept sending magic to try to make me sick. And what they were doing was they was trying to give me symptoms, because the brain and the mind is very powerful. You manifest your reality from your subconscious mind. Do you understand? So what they was doing was they was trying at different times to convince me I was sick. Because when I would come out my home and go on to Walmart grocery shopping, they would release something that would make me sneeze. Hatchoo, hatchoo, hatchoo. And then they would do death spells on me. And when I would get home, whatever they released on me would make my nose become clogged. And if I registered in my subconscious mind that, oh, I'm sneezing and my nose is clogged up and I'm nasally, so I'm going to register that as me being sick right now. And I'm going to take medicine and I'm going to start treating myself as if I'm sick. And I'm going to accept that I am sick. Then guess what? The spell work they were sending toward me, it would have penetrated. And my own mind would have manifested a sickness and an illness because I came in agreement. Listen up, listen good, because y'all are going to need this in the future years with the warfare going on. You're going to need to have a strong mind. You have to have a strong mind, because nothing can manifest in your reality unless you come in agreement with it. So they thought if they could make me sneeze by releasing something in the air and clog my nose, they would get me to come in agreement in my subconscious mind that I was sick and down bad and had something. And that's why I always never accept sickness or illness. You rebuke it. You rebuke it. Because you have to understand, it's them trying to do a Jedi mind trick on you. It literally is a Jedi mind trick they try to do to get you to make an agreement subconsciously about whatever it is they're trying to project onto you. And if you don't come and agree with it, then it will never manifest. When COVID first started and came out, and I tried to avoid it in the news, I tried to avoid watching it. I didn't want to allow it in my subconscious mind. I rebuked it and I said, no, I do not agree. I do not accept that. I said, absolutely not. And then I looked at the Lysol spray can and I saw COVID listed on the back. And I said, yeah, I knew it was some bullshit. So you have to have a very strong mind and be very, very careful what you come in agreement with. If somebody releases a biological agent or just something in the air you can't see that causes you to sneeze or appear congested, what you can do is just use tea or whatever to clear the congestion. But don't you ever come in psychological or mental agreement that you're sick or that you have something. That's actually a mind trick. It's a Jedi mind trick. Don't you ever accept that. Okay? It's a Jedi mind trick. They taught me that a long time ago. Just give them the symptoms. If we can just make them sneeze, they're automatically going to attribute it to being a cold. And if they mentally agree that it's a cold, then they will manifest it. They'll manifest a cold because they agreed to it. Hell no, you better not. I rebuke it. No, absolutely not. You released something in the air that made me sneeze. That's not a code. That's y'all trying to play a trick on my mind. And you know I'm superior to you. Child, too smart. Way too smart. Let's go. What are the messages? Alchemy in reverse. Tantric journey in reverse. Child, somebody thought they was going to do some alchemy with a tantric journey with somebody. Romantic love. Woo! Child, what going on? What's this? Prosperity in reverse. Healing in reverse. Okay. Allowance in reverse. And magic in the reverse. Okay. right, let's see what we got here. Alchemy. Yeah, the war is in the mind. The war is in the mind. And as we move forward over the next few years, you're going to have to know where you stand and have a very strong and powerful mind, because you're the creator. Like literally, you are the creator. You're the creator of your life. You are the creator of whatever's going on up around you in your environment. So you got to manifest using your own mind. Don't allow anyone to tell you anything. That got to do with you. You're the master manifester. You're the one that has the power to manifest from your subconscious mind. So maybe even at nighttime, you need to listen to positive affirmations to program the subconscious mind. Okay. The Buddha of Jewels, Ratna Sambhava. Oh Lord, I got some people in here now. YouTube must have finally let me in. So, like I said, somebody's auntie. It's like Elon Musk went back to somebody's auntie to, hey, what happened? You promised me XYZ, this niece or nephew. You promised that I would be able to continue. How did they escape? Literally, how did your niece or nephew escape? You promised that they would live in this neighborhood, in this community, and y'all would make sure they never got enough money to move so I could finish doing my experiment on them, and they've moved. You got some answering to do, because I paid you, your family members, and your whole community every amount of money that I gave all of y'all in your community. Y'all promised y'all would get me results. And every time y'all came back and asked for some more money in order to keep this person in prison, y'all told me, well, we need this and I financed everything that y'all asked me to finance in order to keep your niece or nephew exactly in the neighborhood they are, and to block them from ever moving. And you promised that y'all were gonna create a situation where they'd be so desperate for money they'd become a prostitute, and I'd be able to experiment with their emotions and their energy and stuff. And I can't get to them now. They're not having sex right now with anybody. What's going on? Somebody's aunt had a conversation just recently with Elon Musk and some people that they're coordinating with, an Arab and a Central African. And the Central African, that's a government official, by the way, a Central African, that's a government official, because it's Elon Musk. Oh, it's a white man, Chinese man. Oh, we worship you. The white. It's Elon Musk. Oh, yes. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Oh, we don't care nothing about our women. We don't care nothing about no. It's Elon Musk. Y'all know. What are the messages? Ooh, Charles. Okay. What is it? Okay. The three of double vadras. Okay. Okay. I have the 8 of double vadras in reverse. Somebody was trying to stop your voice, baby. Somebody was trying to see. The conch is talking about somebody whose voice is supposed to echo out among the masses. Somebody's voice that's supposed to reach many. Okay? Like in the movie Moses, back in the day with Charleston Heston, with the wig on and all that makeup, holding his stomach in. Y'all remember that version of the 10 Commandments? You remember when he blew the so he could lead the children out of Egypt, the Hebrew slaves out of Egypt. So the conch, the person that has the conch, their voice and their job is to get a message, and a message that is for a lot of people. Okay, somebody may not have wanted your voice to be heard. Okay, somebody, and the three of double vajaras it talks about like a teacher or a healer. Okay, and the best example of the best teacher is not by highlighting what the student is doing wrong, but by being the goal, looking like and living like and sounding like what the ultimate goal is and demonstrating it. Okay, we talked about a good example being a fitness trainer. If you're trying to get clients to train as a fitness trainer, you should be an example of the goal. You should look like you're in great shape, right? Okay. And if you're a dermatologist and you work on skin for a living, you should have very clear skin. You understand? If you're a dentist, you get the point. If you're a dentist, you can't sit up there and be a mush mouth and be working on people's teeth. You can't be a hairdresser and be on the floor with your hair all over the place, and you supposed to be doing people's hair. You ever notice you go to the hairdresser's hair is never damn done. Never done. Neither is her nails. She's always transitioning. She always in the middle of getting her nails done or getting her hair done. Never got a fully finished hairstyle, ever. I used to do hair, y'all, back in the day, and nails. So you being a teacher, the best thing you can do is give praise when someone is doing something correctly and be an example of what the goal is, but just pull back your energy and don't criticize when someone is not doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, that's what this is talking about. Somebody wanted to silence you, whoever you are, and your voice is meant to be heard by many. Now, what do I have here? Aksambaya, the Buddha of Vadras, but it's in reverse. This is could be an air sign. This is the aspect of a person that should have a lot of strength, wisdom, and power, but it's somebody is in reverse here. Maybe there's an air sign that's in reverse. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay. All right. So we're going to jump right on in. Child, these days, I got to get it when I can. I do the best. I do the best I can. What I was talking about earlier on my post, y'all know already, Intuitive Goddess, Latoya 333, Angela Broxton, okay, from Northwest Washington, D.C. I don't know. She's an NPC clone. She's been doing death spells on me for 2 years right now. She got a contract with Elon Musk too. But I mean, damn, baby, it ain't no competition. It's no competition. Jesus. Leave me and other tarot card readers alone. You're so childish. Good Lord. It's like, it's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. I know you got to be over 40. God damn, acting like a 3-year-old. No, I want to be the only tarot card reader. I want people to see me as a healer. I want people to look up to me. I don't want you out. She's a weirdo. A weirdo. She's been doing death spells on me for 2 damn years. And then after she finishes a death spell, she'll get on and do a live. She's so stupid. I'm just saying what it is. Y'all know I don't give a damn. I'm going to say what the hell I want to say. And what I'm saying is the truth. Intuitive Goddess Latoya 333. She's the one that's been doing all the death spells on a lot of readers. And she's been stealing money. And she's been allowed. She has a contract with Elon Musk. She's been allowed to steal our AdSense money. She's been allowed to have our views and subscribers knocked off, all that stuff. I don't give a damn about saying nobody goddamn name on here. Every and anybody can kiss my goddamn ass. When you get to the point of don't give a F, because they've used nerve gas on you, tried to run you off the road, set your house on fire. It's like I've paid my dues. I feel like I've literally paid my dues. So yeah, I'm going to talk trash. I'm going to say the truth. I'm going to call out names. And I'm going to just say whatever the hell I want to say. I don't give a damn. Because these mofos, not on this platform, I know I don't curse on here, but they've done too much and went too goddamn far. That's why my house was set on fire, because of Intuitive Goddess Latoya 333. That was her work. It's like, really? Yeah, that's why my house was set on fire, because of her. And the reason she was able to get me out here in Africa is because Elon Musk, that she's an NPC clone, but because Elon Musk was working through her. That's why. And that's why she has access to people's information through the NSA and all that. That's why they know where my house is and was able to set up gang stalking around here where I am. I didn't know it was that serious. I mean, I could get offline. I could do private readings. Damn. It's like, seriously, I could do private readings offline, and then she can have the entire YouTube for herself. But that wouldn't stop her. And it wouldn't stop her because she needs energy. And what she does is she siphons energy from women that are abundant. She wouldn't leave me alone. Yeah, she's doing it for Elon. But she wouldn't leave me alone. Even if I go off of YouTube, she would still stalk me. She would still stalk me. It wouldn't matter. All right, Holy Spirit. Who is Aksabaya? Aksambaya. Clarify this Aksambaya energy, Holy Divine Spirit. Someone is South American. Okay, so somebody, give me some of the energies. Someone's in my collective. One of your exes, friends, or family members. So one of somebody's exes, friends, or family members, someone's cousin, someone named Sarah, someone is South American. They're co-workers, okay? So there's someone in my live and collective right now. One of your ex's family members might be South American. They might be of South American descent. Okay, someone's name might be Sarah and someone's cousin. Who are the energies in this read right now? Okay, your sister. Someone in the military. This is someone on your child's dad's side of the family. So somebody got a sister that might be working together with the auntie. Maybe your sister and aunt were getting paid from Elon Musk. Uh-oh. Your sister's out here again. Sister, cousin, brother. A young man between 18 and 35. A third party that knows you. Somebody is in the collective right now. Who else is the energy? Your mother. Oh my God, somebody's mother is in this. My mother's dead. Somebody's mother. A frenemy, secret hater. Someone's Vietnamese. An illegal immigrant. So I don't know if somebody's mother is a frenemy, secret hater. I don't know if somebody's mother is a Vietnamese illegal immigrant. Someone might be Puerto Rican. Someone might work for the UN. Someone might be East Indian, Central African, a black man. A hidden, excuse me, a hidden enemy, danger headed your way. A tarot card reader that's insecure. Your light triggers them. What else? The CIA, of course. So somebody here is Vietnamese, somebody's South American, somebody's sister, somebody's mother's involved, somebody's Central African. Okay. So somebody reversed an ending. So somebody could have started doing something again, or they could have talked to someone they haven't talked to in a very long time. And the reason is they haven't quite emotionally released or let something go. They're still holding on to something. What is the obstacle right now? What is the obstacle? Something is blocked, or somebody can't see something. Somebody might not be able to see something about karma and they're heartbroken. Somebody might not be able to see something about a change that has taken place. Okay. This might have to do with a change that has taken place, a shift, that could have to do with karma, meaning the end of an old way of doing something. You know, when we go through phases on this planet and changes, when you're like on the cusp of a shift in how we think, a shift in how we do things, how we survive, it's kind of tough because you got people all over that cusp, all over that line. It's like moving from a patriarchal mindset to a matriarchal mindset, or not even that, where a whole nother mindset where it's balanced between masculine and feminine, and it's new territory, it's synergy, it's a new ways of thinking and new ways of doing things now, because it's a new economy, it's new technology. There are jobs that are not needed anymore or available for people anymore, that are outdated now because of technology and robots and equipment. So you got a whole mixture of a lot of different people. Some of them are old school, and their thinking goes into how the family structure is, how a relationship between a man and a woman should be, based on the man having a job and working in a warehouse with a forklift. And you understand? And then you might have somebody like, well, the world has changed. Those jobs are gone now. Now we have robots doing them and everything's changed. You got coders over here and both men and women are doing this. And, you know, so the family structure has to change because the guy has to stay home with the kids, you know. So it's a lot of ways of thinking, ideals, the way we were doing things. It's a lot of new ways of thinking and doing things, and old ways too. And all of them are mixed up together with a lot of different people that see things different ways. Some people are trying to adapt. Some people are stubborn and staying in their old ways and doing things the old way, according to the old thinking. Some people are progressive. They're doing things and thinking in a new way. But either way, it's several different types of people transitioning right now in real time. And this has to do with secret societies. This has to do with how the government is run and things of that nature. So it could be that somebody does not see that now a shift is taking place, and it's people that may have been going through a cycle of bad karma and cleansing. They might be at the top of the wheel now, and people that were getting away with stuff, they now might be moving to the bottom of the wheel for whatever they did. You understand? Somebody might not be able to see that something here has changed or shifted, like someone's still stuck in an old paradigm. So they're trying to still enforce something. If you can think like Jim Crow, when Jim Crow laws ended, you know, and say you got black people in America moving, getting money, higher earning jobs, and being able to have the money to afford to move into community, the neighborhoods, and afford things where they were not seen that much before. And say you got some people that are not used to seeing black people in certain spaces and areas because of the price, and most didn't have access because of money, and now they do. So it's like, hi, I'm a Karen, how, a man or a woman, you know, how are you? And we know Karen is just an energy signature. What are you doing here? What are you doing? What do you mean you live over here? What do you mean you bought a house over here? Nope, I'm calling the police right now. I want you to show me some ID. You understand? It's given the energy of somebody that does not see that something has changed and things are not the way they used to be. And they're trying to enforce an old way on you. And this could be talking to the gang stalking, having control over people lives with invisible strings, financially, being able to energy harvest. The Piscean age talks about secrets and secret societies, types of manipulation that people were unaware about and fooled and tricked by before, and people being psychologically manipulated, and people studying how to psychologically manipulate empaths, and moving into the age of Aquarius, which just happened in real time. You know, where now we're in the age of Aquarius, and due to social media and the information age being out, everybody knows game. Every single person knows and understands game, whether they're watching Shira 7, Sprinkle Sprinkle, Red Pill, Alpha Male Strategies. I promise you, there is a young boy, 12 years old, quoting Red Pill and Alpha Male Strategies in a Southeast village in Southeast Asia somewhere, right? And there's a young woman somewhere in a village in East Africa, literally quoting Shira 7, talking about sprinkle, sprinkle. I promise you, the information age literally has revealed every hidden tactic and secret that men and women have used to have the upper hand with each other. And because of it all being out here now, we have to find a new way of living and dealing with each other, of healing, evolving, healing and evolving. Okay? So somebody doesn't see that this age of secret societies, or this age of being able to do spell work, kill people, and take everything they have, and be able to bind somebody, being able to own humans, sex traffic, it's over. You legally can't do that anymore. Now, if you got stuck, unfortunately, whether you're a man or a woman, if you got stuck and trapped, they can pull any resources that you've been provided from you and demand that you do what they require of you to keep it, or they won't give to you. See, the person that gets the power the person that you give the power to feed you, you also give the power to starve you. So if you're financially codependent to the government and you don't have a side way of living, and you haven't figured your life out outside of the government, then you gave them the power to sole power to feed you. And that means the government can starve you too. Okay. That's why we encourage in the past independence. Get a small farm, get a house big enough to grow food and own it, and things like that. Okay. So somebody doesn't see times have changed. What happened in the recent past? Oh, all right. I have the Knight of Cups here. Okay. So somebody might have done something in the recent past to win at all costs, and they didn't get what they were expecting. Instead, they got exposed. This was supposed to be somebody's friend, or somebody that was kind of like on good terms with somebody. So it's feeling like somebody might have been playing in someone's face. Holy Spirit, give me a little more about this death in reverse. Give me 2 cards. Talk to me. Okay, so there could have been a Libra in their ego. Okay. This person could have been watching something or communicating. Yeah, there might have been a Libra that could have been in their ego about something. Give me 2 more cards about this Knight of Cups here. The Ace of Wands reversed. Someone tried to cause some kind of a conflict for you, but it didn't have the effect on you that they thought it would. Yeah. They thought they found a way to create a conflict. I don't know, to someone traveling, the Two of Wands. Yeah, somebody could have been trying to block somebody. Somebody could have been trying to either block someone's intuition or block someone from traveling to a high priestess or block a high priest or a high priestess. Yeah. So somebody was trying to either stop someone from traveling or trying to, with that Two of Wands, or they were trying to block something here or stop something and hold somebody back with the Four of Pentacles. Okay. But the Ace of Wands reverse, they didn't have the effect. Whatever they tried to do did not have the effect they thought it was going to have on somebody. Okay, whoever this friendly person is that was smiling in somebody's face. Tell me more about this Two of Swords right here. Yeah, they tried to orchestrate. They couldn't see that they can't keep orchestrating these imbalances. Yeah. Somebody might have been trying to get someone stuck, but somebody had kicked somebody out their energy, and somebody couldn't see this. Somebody that was trying to orchestrate an imbalance for somebody, and they got stuck in a cycle. Yeah. Somebody got stuck in a cycle trying to orchestrate some kind of imbalance for somebody, either traveling or this was a high priestess they were trying to create an imbalance for. I have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is Elon Musk, okay? Elon Musk is born July 1st. He is the first beacon Cancer here, okay? So tell me about this Chariot, Elon Musk here. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles reverse. The whole goal here is to make you homeless, okay? And it's a whole bunch of y'all out there. The whole goal is to get as many people as are being targeted out of their homes. And it doesn't have to be a home you own. If you live with family, if you're in a marriage, if you are stable because you have a support system like a family, a brother, a sister, cousins. This whole demonic system is to separate you from your foundation, your support system, people that love and care about you, and isolate you, okay? This is what they've been trying to do to a whole bunch of y'all, because they want to hold on to your energy and continue to harness your energy. The Nine of Pentacles, and they don't realize a cycle is over. Everybody has woken up. We can see you. We know what you're doing. It was even a thing where he was trying to convince someone's bank to let him mess with their money. Elon Musk got his head all the way up his ass. He literally was trying to, Elon Musk is trying to start a war in America. Because at some point, everybody's going to have to burn the goddamn government down. Because they're giving Elon Musk way too much goddamn power. Okay? The goal is to get as many people homeless as possible. Because if you can get as many people homeless as possible that you want to get energy from, then you can offer housing, but the housing you offer will be under new terms. You let me stick this chip in your head, you can now have a house. You need food, you need a job, anything that you need, the new government will provide for you, but you're going to have to accept the new terms. And it's just like in Revelations. No one will be able to buy, trade, or sell anything without the mark of the beast, right? And there you have it. So tell me more about this Eight of Cups. So Elon Musk didn't want to let go of whoever you are specifically. That's what I'm getting, okay? And he was working through an earth sign and a Libra here. And this Libra this could be a double Libra even. This could be someone that has a lot of Libra in their chart. Justice card is being clarified by the Justice in reverse card here. Okay. Elon Musk has a Libra clone, and then there's an NPC person that was sex trafficked, an Earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and these two people work for him. Okay, and they didn't want to let something go because he pays good money. Okay, and it was their complete wish fulfillment. There's an Aquarius here too, so they reversed an ending trying to get away with doing something. Tell me about this Two of Swords. I believe I already told you this. The Knight of Wands. Yet somebody couldn't see that some judgment. Somebody's under judgment because they could not see that something is over. Somebody is under judgment because they could not see that something is over. I know Elon Musk feels like nobody has integrity and anybody will take money to do anything. But believe it or not, everybody ain't like that. You understand? There are some people that literally, I'm going to live the way that I want to live, or I won't live at all. Oh, baby, I'm one of them. There are some people out here, literally, that refuse to submit to this new system, refuse to submit to certain things. And those are the ones that will be targeted the most. I told you all, I never agreed or consented to someone jabbing me in my left temple. Okay? They did this to me during COVID. And the reason they did it to me through someone that I was dating was because they knew I would never accept that 2020. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That they were telling everybody they had to get to fly or to work at the airport or to work at jobs or to be able to participate in certain things. You had to get that 2020. Y'all remember? They was going to start going from door to door, forcing everybody to get that 2020 needle. They know there are certain people out here that will never submit to that, that would never willingly allow you to stick a needle in their arm and inject them with what you call that 2020. And that's the reason that they literally had to set my ass up and force it on me. Because they already knew. So judgment, yeah, somebody's under judgment. Excuse me. Somebody is under judgment right now. Because for some people, they'll do anything for money. It's people that'll do something for a double cheeseburger. All right? Tell me more about this Knight of Cups energy. All right? Tell me more about this Knight of Cups energy, please, and thank you. I got the Queen of Cups. Somebody might be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? Somebody could have been trying to hold somebody back because somebody didn't want somebody to move forward. And they planned something, a crime. Okay. So this could be someone coming towards you. Thank you, Spirit. So somebody could be coming toward you with some information that you need. Got it. And somebody wanted to hold this person back from coming toward you. So to win at all costs, they did something. They planned some kind of crime against a water sign that might be coming towards you. They tried to orchestrate something. Yeah, they're traveling. The Two of Wands. And it's so funny. You literally can see right now, flights are being canceled. No, people are waking up and they're trying to orchestrate lockdown. They're trying to stop certain individuals from coming in contact with each other because of the size of their aura, because of the power they hold, like Wonder Twins activate. You don't know how far the government has gone with these cults to stop powerful people from coming together. You understand? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second here. There we go. You don't know how long the government, it's like they'll offer people in their prime at a time in their life when everything is new. They're wet behind the ears. They're just starting some of their lessons. And this is the time they'll recruit a lot of young people into these secret societies, some through manipulation, some greed, fast money, a lot of other things, some because of trauma, unhealed, unresolved things, but either way, for the wrong reasons. And what they do is they make all these rules and laws specifically, and they think that these rules and laws they have are for the reasons they tell them. But they don't tell these people the real reason that they made these rules and laws in the secret society. They don't tell them how powerful some of the people are, why they make certain rules and laws, that, oh, there are certain people you're never allowed to date. There are certain people you're never allowed to marry. There are certain people you're never allowed to this, that, and the other. And who's the wealth class, y'all? Who's the ruling class and wealth class? Why? Because they know the secrets about your own biology, your own DNA. They know the secrets about when you're spiritually ranked, what happens when too many spiritually ranked people come together. That's why they try to trick you and offer you something monetary, something financial, to join their secret society where you'll take an oath to never, never, never. Love doesn't exist. You can never marry. You can never be in love with this type of person. No, it's forbidden. It's forbidden because they know that if too many people come together of a certain ranking, that you will overtake them spiritually, financially, and in every way possible. So, of course, that's their demise. Do you understand? That's their demise and their undoing. So, of course, they're going to make a law. You got this kind of DNA. No, you can never get married to, and you can never, love doesn't really exist. Quickly, get some very attractive women to break his heart and play in his face. More. Again, now get this one to say she's pregnant. Psychologically screw him. See if you can get him to cry. Really make him believe love does not exist. We have to break down that heart chakra. And then they do the same thing to women. So by the time they say, how many women have dogged you out? Look, we even gave you access to their phone to see the kind of BS that they do at the NSA. Look, and you can see all the women you talk to. Look how they talking behind your back about how they're going to get money from you. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. This is what they do to divine people. Now you should join. Now that we've proved to you love doesn't exist, you should join our organization and take an oath and a vow that you'll never, 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 ever marry somebody like that. That's off limits, or be with it, because it's their own undoing. Because you are spiritually powerful, and when two spiritually powerful people that don't have a block heart chakra come together, your spiritual power can literally dismantle their whole damn system. Do you understand? You can never reach your full potential intellectually, your heightened intuition, and your spiritual strength, right? As above, so below. So you can control things on earth if you can control things on the spiritual realm. And you need power and light in order to control things on the spiritual realm. So they don't want two light people and beings coming together, because that'll be their undoing. So that's why they make you take oaths and vows and make it against their rules and laws to never marry, to never get with someone of high vibration, to never ever this, that, and the other, and never this and never that. You tell them to take them oaths and stick them up their ass. These people are liars. These people are not fair. These people manipulate and lie in order to set things a certain way in their favor, okay? And they will break oaths amongst themselves. They'll break oaths. They won't follow their own rules, but they'll want you to follow them, because everything really is about keeping their system in place, okay? So somebody might be coming toward you, okay? And this person might be done playing games with these people and with their goofy oaths that they don't even follow, but they expect everyone else to follow them, okay? Because they want to keep what works for them in place and in order. Somebody might be coming towards you, okay? There's a Libra here, okay, that has been stalking you for information on how to create and block someone from coming toward you. You might be a high priestess, okay? And there's a fire sign here. And the Nine of Pentacles, they're telling me, is the Central African. So there's someone of Central African descent that tried to plan to do something here. Tell me about what this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, they might have done something with a military, a police, or somebody, okay, to try to either drain somebody, or a Queen of Wands didn't have the talent. So this is supposed to be someone that's supposed to be able to get someone's attention sexually, but they might not have had the skill. Somebody that wanted someone to make somebody an offer for a contract or marriage, or a Taurus. Okay, a Taurus might have made somebody an offer for a lot of money, okay, to a younger person to see if they could drain somebody. But they could not create the conflict that they were looking for. Tell me more about this Justice card. Tell me more about justice. Here's that Earth sign again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it could be a Libra working together with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay. And they were in their thoughts, trying to process what more they could do, what else they could do, because they couldn't backstab and betray somebody the way they wanted to. And it was a burden to them because they couldn't get away with it. These are demons, because they can't create an illusion for nobody because they stupid. So they made a spiritual offer, like they always do. But somebody was already aware. Yet somebody might have done a lust spell or something like that. Okay? What is going, and now someone is rejecting someone's offer. What is going on with this Elon Musk? What is going on now with Elon Musk? I just saw that chariot. I just saw it. All right. He knows that you're aware about how he's still trying to be strategic with the Knight of Swords reverse. I can't make it up, y'all. And I never will. Elon Musk is aware that you're a high priestess. Here it is. Look at that. You might even have a lot of Pisces in your chart. Elon Musk is aware that you're a high priestess and that you're literally aware of his every move. Elon Musk is a chariot. He's a Cancer, first beacon. You might have Pisces in your chart, but you're a high priestess. And also the Hangman is Pisces energy. But Elon Musk is completely aware that you're aware of his every move. And how does he plan to proceed? The Tower. So it's like you're playing a dumbass tic-tac-toe game with Elon Musk. High priestess, whoever you are, you're literally playing a dumbass tic-tac-toe game with Elon Musk's funky ass. And you keep, it's like, y'all know the tic-tac-toe where nobody wins. It's like X here, O here, X here, X, O, X, X, O, X. Oh, we're locked up. Next game. X, O, X. And it's like a cycle. Doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that's why he's having a tower. His tower is that you're a high priestess. He might even punish you with energy weapons by getting someone in the military to keep hitting you in your head with an energy weapon because he's mad at your intuition. Yeah, he cannot move to calmer waters about how intuitive you are with that Six of Swords reverse. And tell me more about this Libra now. This Libra is pulling back because they can't move forward. And Elon Musk might be pulling his energy away from this Libra because this Libra has not been able to get you for him. Okay. Tell me about that Central African government official. They didn't get what they expected. The emperor in the reverse. So this government official that is of Central African descent, this is an older man or older woman that was in some, oh, it's Elon Musk. I worship you because you're white and or Asian or whatever, blazing. I don't know. Whoever this Central African government official is that worships Chinese and white, they didn't get what they expected. Maybe they didn't know you was a high priestess, but they felt like they had to do it because it's Elon Musk. Who would turn Elon Musk down? What's the Queen of Wands reverse? They're the Queen of Wands reverse that's under judgment right now. Who's this Queen of Wands reverse that's under judgment? An East Indian? So I don't know. Somebody could be, okay, somebody might be East Indian descent or Arab. The Queen of Wands reverse might be a prostitute. So maybe you have to understand how these people operate. They have a whole panel of prostitutes and sex slaves. With every interaction that they do, they usually, if it's a man that they're trying to get to go along with something, they'll send a woman, that's sexy to persuade them. Okay. And if it's a woman, they will send a man to love bomb them and tell them that they look like Portia from Housewives of Atlanta, and tell them that they never knew love until they seen your face. It's the first time I've ever experienced a woman like you before in my life. I'm in love. I'm stuck. And then the goofy woman, in her goofy stupidity, is going to be like, oh my God, I haven't had attention from a man in so long. I know, spirit. It was a bad investment. My guys are laughing their ass off. My guys are laughing their ass off because there's a goofy woman out here, probably several of them, and they get the least bit of attention from a man. Least bit. Oh, come on, smile for me. Oh, and they lose their mind. Oh, he said that he's in love with me. Of course, I'll arrange it. I'll take care of everything. This is why men oftentimes can take advantage of women, especially a woman that has not gotten any masculine attention in a very long time. They go up to him and give him a little bit of coochie coo up under the chin, flirt with him a little bit, and they do the most. I will orchestrate a coven of witches to go and attack that high priestess for you. I'll handle the whole thing, my new husband. I'm telling you, my guys are cracking up because they know it's the truth. There are some women out here that are very stupid, that haven't gotten attention from a man in a very, very, very long time. And you give them the least bit of attention, but it's a woman's nature to love and to provide nurture. And I don't like the fact that men take advantage of that a lot of times. I don't like the fact that they take advantage of that. Because a lot of times, a man can just do a little bit to make a woman feel a certain type of a way. And a woman will do the most and go overboard if she believes that man is sincere, and she believes that man has a genuine interest in being with her, especially long term. And I'm not saying out of stupidity, but just out of the purity and the love of her heart, in wanting to reciprocate. Women give more love and nurture because they're the ones that carry a child, and they're the ones that nurture a baby until a baby is strong all by themselves. That's why women have the ability to love and nurture more than men do. So oftentimes when a man gives a woman just a little attention, she'll go overboard, and we have to untrain our minds to not do that. Trust me, I completely understand. Even me, when I was younger, I was like that, and I had to stop myself from being that way. Okay. So that's why I'm saying, uh, sadly enough, um, sadly enough, whatever woman someone got to help them orchestrate something against you, all they got to do is flirt with them just a little bit of attention, and she'll orchestrate a whole goddamn witchcraft coven to ride out on your ass in your community or whatever, or do whatever they planned on doing to you. And it's part of the tactics witches and warlocks use often. That's why they use sex and people that are physically attractive and willing to have sex, because they know that it's one thing when you have someone working for you for money or something else. But when you have somebody's mind and their heart, okay, and you think that they feel a certain type of attraction to you and a way about you, it becomes more than a job. And because it becomes more than a job to you now, you're taking it personal because this is your lover. You're going to do the most to get them the best results. And that's why when they're trying to get a man that has a certain type of skill and ability to do things for them in these cults, they'll have an op that's very sexy, an op that is more than willing to love bomb and sexually please that man and make him feel like she's obsessive and crazy about him, because they know that man will overperform for a woman that he thinks is crazy about him, especially if she's gorgeous and overly sexual with him, and makes him feel a certain way. He's not going to just do his job. He's going to overly do his job. And the same thing with a woman that's very valuable to a cult or a secret society that has a certain skill, talent, or ability. They're going to connect an op to her, to gaslight her, and to control her if she's on that frequency with sex, or control her by making her think that that man is in love with her. They know they can get more out of a person if that person is in love while they're doing something for somebody. You understand? Okay. So Elon Musk is now pulling his energy back once again from this Libra that he thought could get something done once again. Okay. All right, y'all said the middle, so we're gonna pull this out the middle. What's this? Nerve gas. Okay. I don't know if somebody was trying to see if they could release more nerve gas in your home. Someone that does mental gymnastics to scapegoat accountability. Okay. So it might be somebody that does mental gymnastics to scapegoat accountability. I hope somebody's not using nerve gas again. Somebody could be triggered because you're independent, you're confident, you're intelligent. So therefore you have your freedom. And that could trigger somebody that might be under full possession. What are the messages, Holy Spirit? Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages, please and thank you? White House. Oh boy. Something might have been another failed attempt to seduce you. Heavily spiritually protected at this time. Somebody, if you have a YouTube platform, has been manipulating your stats, probably taking your money. Who cares? They've been doing that. Somebody is a shape-shifting reptilian, and you might be living in a Truman Show, or someone could be orchestrating a Truman Show scenario up around you. Something about poison here. We're going to see what this is real quick. For anyone that's new, the Truman Show is nothing but gang stalking, meaning the people in your community have taken money to play certain roles and to monitor and to surveillance you. That's what that means, Truman Show. It's a movie that Jim Carrey was the star of back in the day that explains gang stalking perfectly. Okay? A lot of street theater involved. Why is the White House here? Oh, somebody might be having a tower. Wow, and this person might be emotionally irregulated that took action to do something. All right, we need to know who we talking about here. Who? Spirit. I want to know who took action with that Ace of Wands having a tower. The Vatican, Pope, clergy, a priest specifically. Okay. So somebody might be a priest that works for the Vatican, Pope, clergy. Okay. So we're dealing with someone that's religious here, a priest that works for the Vatican. Why is this priest energy having, what did this priest that works for the Vatican do? He made a deal with Elon Musk. I can't make it up. So y'all already know these people in the Vatican, they're scientists. They've been studying and merging science, metaphysics, magic. They did that a long time ago. They all know and understand metaphysics and science, period. Spirit science, if you will. Okay? They literally all study and understand spirit science. Okay? They've already cracked all the codes and secrets and the Bibles and religions, but they've been keeping up appearances. Okay? So they made a deal with Elon Musk. Okay? For what? And a hermit. Why is this hermit energy here? The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, a Virgo. Huh. So there might be a hermit or a Virgo. Oh, these are Elon Musk's NPC clone energies. A Virgo and a Leo. Yeah. And this is that Central African government official right here. So we have this Central African government official, a Virgo, a Leo. These are the two clones. These are those two NPC clone energies working with this Central African government official, someone in the clergy, a priest, and Elon Musk. Why are they having a tower right now? What's going on? What's going on with the government right now? Because they are aware. Come on, they've been aware. Don't play with me. They're aware about a star or Aquarius. Clarify the star. Okay, they're aware about a star. Okay, you might be anointed, and maybe you have some kind of position where you're seen by a lot of people, or you're well known. You might have a great bright aura, and a lot of people. You might have some kind of notoriety or popularity, and there's a narcissist that's now thinking about you because of what they did to you. And the fact that you might have a voice and an audience, and they're heartbroken about it. We'll cut the check. I know I'm not supposed to. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been through a lot. I know I'm not supposed to curse on this platform, but then cut the check. God damn it. What the hell y'all got to think about? Cut the goddamn check. You already know what the hell you did. Cut the check. Cut the goddamn check. Y'all know what y'all did. Cut the goddamn check. Thinking about it. So, again, these two NPC clone hoes, Elon Musk, a Central African government official, a priest in the Vatican, and Elon Musk, they all know what they did to a star energy, someone that's anointed, someone that's in their purpose, someone that might have some notoriety or might be heard or seen. And a Queen of Pentacles, this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, was trying to keep hidden in secret. Yeah. I got the Hermit reversed. Yeah. Was working with a Virgo to try to keep you hidden. And they didn't get what they expected. Even though they were trying to be quick and strategic. Okay, so what are they going to... Who's the reptilian shapeshifter? Who's this reptilian shapeshifter? This fire sign they celebrated with. Oh, we already know that. That's at Leo. Because this came out in several readings. There's a Leo hoe that is a reptilian shapeshifter. I'm not playing. I'm being serious. This is someone that's very attractive, like very, very sexually attractive. But they're a whore in every sense of the word. A de-sucking whore. But they use their whore skills sorry, y'all. Come back on, light. All right, I'm gonna put the light back on. They use their whore skills to get things done, to get energy for the other shapeshifters, I'm guessing. This is a very skilled whore. Very skilled whore. The other reptilian shapeshifters are very proud of her. They're very proud of her. She does great work. Give me a sec. I have to go down here and plug this light back in. Yeah. This Leo reptilian shapeshifter, she's really, really, really good at sucking D and taking it in the ass and a whole lot of other things. I don't know what reptilians have on their body. They might have secret holes. I don't know. She might have a hole in her armpit. I don't know. But either way, she does an excellent job of getting her victims and prey through sexual energy. Okay. What's this about this Truman Show? She's good at being a whore. Excellent. Excellent. I commend her. She does a great job. So the devil, Capricorn energy, clarify the devil. Okay. So there may have been a Capricorn. there might have been a Capricorn here that might have been in charge of orchestrating a Truman Show scenario in a community you were supposed to live in and die in. Okay? You were supposed to live and die in a specific neighborhood and community. I mean, if you move, you wasn't supposed to move beyond 3 blocks. Okay? And it's making me feel like trailer park, ghetto, or something like that. Y'all know America was an experiment. And other places also, too, they use, even in Europe, as experiments to study people. Okay? So whoever you are, you might have become someone that gets a lot of attention because you're in your purpose with the star energy. And you were never supposed to move out of a community where they were orchestrating a Truman Show for you, this Capricorn, because they knew you were a star and it was in you, but they wanted to energy harvest from you. Mm-hmm. And they felt powerless about your work ethic. Yep, that's it. The 8 of Pentacles. They felt powerless because you work hard and you're focused and you're disciplined. With the 4 of Wands here and the 8 of Pentacles, you're a skilled worker. You're not just a skilled worker, you're a disciplined skilled worker. And that's what was killing them. Your willingness to work hard and have discipline and focus for a long time until you reach your goals made it hard for them to bind you to this Truman Show community. And you came out your shell, the star, and it made them feel powerless. And that's when they decided you needed to die. Ain't that something? Stay small or die? I thought it was get rich or die trying. But these people have a law and a rule that they live by called stay small or die. Because in order for me to shine and in order for me to do well in life and be bright, I need you to stay small because I need to use your energy. You understand? That's so weird. Why don't you go over there and live your life? You don't tell somebody, I need you to stay small in life. Well, here, I'll tell you what, I'm going to relocate. I'm going to move away from you and anyone else that feels uncomfortable around me and who I am. No, I'm going to chase you to Africa. I'm going to chase you wherever in the world you go because I know you exist. It's a problem for me. These people are weird. They wanted you to stay small, even if you were not a part of their social circle, even if you were not a part of their community, even if you were not connected to any of their friends or didn't network in the same circle. Just you being alive on the planet Earth and them being able to sense your greatness was a problem for them. They wanted you to stay small or die. With this death card and the King of Wands, this is the fire sign and the Hermit Virgo NPC clone energy. They might have traveled or planned something with a Hierophant or a Taurus energy, but they couldn't keep you stuck. You got unstuck, and that created the burden for them. Whoever you are, the fact that you got unstuck created a burden for them because now all their karma is hitting them at once. Tell me about this nerve gas that you were spiritually protected from. Yeah, this was another strategic, quick move with the Knight of Swords that they used. They were so desperate for you to die real quick that they released nerve gas into your environment, wherever you sleep at. Child, I don't judge. Those of y'all that signed the contract and gave in to these people, I ain't mad at y'all. I'm not mad at y'all at all. It's not easy. It's not an easy life. It's not. Everybody can't handle it. Some people will take their own life. This ain't an easy thing. I understand if you don't agree with what you are part of, but you just had children and you couldn't handle it because it was just too much for you. And this is too much. It's too much for a human. I'm surviving through it, but I'm not just anybody. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. So the nerve gas was something they did very quickly to you, hoping that they dim your light and shut your mouth. But it didn't work because God spiritually protected you. The Lovers. Yeah, you are, I feel like whoever you are in a union, the Lovers. You're in the union with an ancestor. You remember I told you before, I picked up on somebody's ancestor. Every time they do something to your body or release some kind of poisonous gas or a biological disease or weapon, like Ebola or a SARS or just something up around you to try to take you out. Every time they do something like that to you, it's like in the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze, when Whoopi Goldberg allowed Patrick Swayze to go into her body so he could touch his wife. You have an ancestor that protects you, that's around you at all times, that you're in a partnership with spiritually. And they come into your body with you. And anything these people do to you to try to kill you and take you out, They like take over your body, and you might not even feel like yourself for a couple hours. Like you might move different. Like you might start moving around like an older person or something weird. Like your energy feels different. Like you might sit a different type of a way. You literally have like an ancestor, ascended master ancestor, that literally merges their body with yours every time they release nerve gas on you, every time they use an energy weapon, every single thing they do. It's them coming into your body and sitting with you until the threat is fully removed and cleansed out of your aura. And when it's gone, then you start feeling like yourself again. The lovers, the high priestess. You're not normal. Somebody might be planning something now. Somebody might be trying to plan to reverse an ending with someone, a King of Wands reverse. That somebody is divorcing. Okay. Somebody wants to reverse an ending with somebody that might have low self-esteem. They keep trying to gaslight somebody. So, okay. There's somebody that might be coming towards you in the near future that went through the same thing you went through. Okay. This is somebody that can't be tricked. They can't be fooled. There's no emotional or mental manipulation. There's no psychological game that can be played on this person coming towards you, because they are the game, is what I'm hearing. They literally are the game. If you are a Joker, this is Mr. Joker or Miss Joker or something like that. You understand? There's somebody coming towards you that's like a match to you. Okay. Again, if they're the Joker, you're Mrs. Joker. You understand? And this person has been through the same type of warfare that you have been through. So they know how to recognize psychological, sexual, emotional, every form of manipulation that could ever be used on a human. They see it the same way you do. And they've been through it the same way you've been through it. And you being a high priestess cannot be with just anybody. You can't. You have to be with a person that is on the same level as you or higher, with intuition in being able to have x-ray vision and see through anything and everything. You understand? You can't be with anyone less. This person has healed from things that you have healed from as well, that wants to come toward you. And they have a reptilian shape-shifting, de-sucking whore that is trying to gaslight them and see if they can still emotionally manipulate them, testing their boundaries, trying to see if they're completely healed, trying to see if they can find an angle in of emotional manipulation, trying to see if they're still emotionally codependent, trying to see if they have any abandonment issues, trying to see if they miss their old lifestyle, if they still seek validation from idiots that are nothing, come from the gutter, trying to see if they need to be validated by Oscar the Grouch and Henrietta Grouch. Like literally, there is a de-sucking whore, reptilian shapeshifter that this is who arranged to have the nerve gas released on you, because this shapeshifter's job is to stop this person from coming toward you at all costs, because both of you have x-ray vision and there's no kind of game that can be run on either one of you, and both of you are backed by ancestors and very powerful. So this reptilian shape-shifting de-sucking whore that might have an overactive throat chakra is doing anything and everything she can to try to stop this person, even if it means using and throwing nerve gas on you. That means having people come to your home at night when you're asleep in bed and releasing it under your door, releasing it in your windows and things like that. Okay? All right. And what is ultimately, what are they going to do here at the White House about this situation? They can't create an illusion for Virgo or about what they've been doing with information that could be talking about the agencies. The Hermit reverse could be talking about the NSA, the CIA, and the FBI. Okay. Uh, something is not okay anymore. They can't just allow something to sit, is what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups reverse. The Six of Pentacles reverse. An equal give and take. What's the Six of Pentacles? I'm talking about the White House. Tell me what the Six of Pentacles is. Okay. So right now they're in an exchange with a Leo. Someone can't see or couldn't block somebody from traveling. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. This Leo. This Leo is an NPC clone. And people that have the camera in their eye, that remote viewing technology, they hook this NPC clone Leo and that Libra up to certain people so that they can see anything that they can see through certain cameras. And they use them again as like sex slaves. Like if they need to go bribe people to do stuff, like block this person at the airport, find out who the supervisor is in TSA and give him oral sex in the bathroom real quick and ask him to block this person so that they'll miss their flight. You understand what I'm saying? This is how they operate. And the White House is aware of this Leo and Libra clone that Elon Musk has been using. So what are they going to do now? Because this person has charges and need to go to jail. What is the White House going to do? The Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands. So a narcissist spell work backfired. Okay. So they try to create some kind of conflict for a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is someone that's emotionally intelligent. It doesn't have to be a water sign, but this is someone that's emotionally balanced and intelligent. They try to create a conflict for them. This Leo is trying to create a conflict to this emotionally intelligent person coming toward you, connecting with you in the lovers. Okay. They're trying to block you. And the reason they're trying to block you is they know this is going to be their undoing spiritually, because they know the physical realm is run by the spiritual realm. So you by yourself have a lot of power and light that they were finding ways to harness. That's why they isolated and gang stalked you. And they were using your energy to manipulate things on the spiritual realm so things on the physical realm would go in their favor. And this person coming toward you, they also have been abusing, manipulating things in their environment, using ops to play games with their mind, their head, and all kind of things, because they have a lot of power and light. And they've been using their energy to manipulate things on the spiritual realm so they can control what happens on the physical realm. But the whole basis of their secret society is it's against the rules for these two type of people to ever come together. So your enemy, your open enemy, made a rule that you could be a part of their secret society and get money, easy money, and get away with crimes if you follow the rules, the very rules that keep them in power over you. And their rule is to keep the two type of energies that, if they come together, will completely dismantle them and their organization, will completely destroy whatever power these people have had over y'all. Okay. And then everybody will be able to rise. And that's why it's a rule and forbidden love. That's exactly why it's forbidden love. We cannot maintain control over the masses and over everybody else and have them take us seriously if two powerful people come together, and if too many of y'all that have spiritual power come together, because then y'all are going to dominate on the spiritual realm. And if you dominate on the spiritual realm, then you're going to control what happens on the physical realm. And that means it's the end of their ruling class. It's the end of their empire. And they understand that. That's why they made it a rule for you all to take these oaths and to follow whatever rules they put in place for you about no love. About people that are full of love and light. We only energy harvest. They are not to ever get married. Tell me why nobody has ever questioned this. Right now is the time for everybody to release these oaths and dumbass vows that they took with these secret societies where they're giving you breadcrumbs while they're the ruling class, and you got to follow their dumbass rules and laws. And sometimes you still don't even get the money and don't get the lifestyle and don't get the benefits that they get. You still begging for little crumbs, and you following these rules and laws they have for you while divine people are over here manifesting. I need everybody that's tired of being threatened, tired of being harassed, tired of being controlled, tired of sacrificing their body, tired of sacrificing their confidence, tired of their growth being retarded by people that don't want them to advance past them, people that don't want them to grow and be abundant and prosperous. I want you to accept breadcrumbs from me. I need y'all to reject these oaths and vows, and I need y'all to do it collectively together. Well, you know what that means? You're going to go to jail because I know about all the crimes you committed. And if you go against the oath and vow, if you don't follow the oath and vow, then, legally we can lock you up in jail. You can't lock us all up. I need everybody that is tired of the ruling class all together at the same time that's only getting breadcrumbs to go against these oaths and vows that you took and tell them you're not doing it no more. You're not having it no more. It's over. You walking away. You're going to live your life and you're going to live it for you. But everybody got to do it together collectively at the same damn time. There's power and strength in numbers. I know that. Fox that one. I know. But maybe not. Maybe people will get tired of taking breadcrumbs. Tired of being told that they have to sacrifice their body while the ones on top are the only one getting paid, like they pimping your ass and you begging for crumbs and they playing in y'all faces. If all y'all walk away at the same damn time, and if you're not ready to walk away yet and you still taking these oaths and vows, do the least for them. Act like you're working for a security job where they paying you minimum wage and want you to be a goddamn CIA detective. Do the goddamn minimum lease. Act like you work for Allied Security, goddammit. Act like you working for Walmart. Act like y'all work. Yeah, goddammit. Just walk around, look like you're doing something. Pass time. Comb your hair over your earphones and listen to your music or whatever you're studying for school. Y'all know. Function like you working one of those minimum wage jobs where it's a whole bunch of people so they can't tell who doing their job and who not, and just keep your head down and be quiet. Act like you in that warehouse scanning them damn boxes and packing them boxes as quickly as you can. Just act like it, goddammit. If you're not ready to walk away from them oaths and vows that some of y'all took yet, play along like you still with it. Go on, play along like you still with it. But in actuality, act like you work for Allied Security. Don't do shit. Don't do nothing. Just look like you're doing something. Show up with the uniform to the gang stalking meeting. Give me a final message, Holy Spirit. Y'all know them goddamn jobs. Y'all work them where you could look like you doing something, but you know they don't pay nothing, so you ain't really doing nothing. You ain't really searching nobody bag. Yeah. Like them police officers in Atlanta that was making $14 an hour a couple years ago. They were like, yeah, all right, whatever. I'm going to Publix to get these 99-cent wings, and I'm going to walk my beat over here. I'm going to watch my Netflix. Oh, I'll just put the uniform on and make it look like I'm doing something. Happy to have a job. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit. I know they ain't never gonna get my ass a job again. I'm on here talking all this trash. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, what's the final message? Somebody might be having a tower right now, okay? And they're heartbroken. It better not be Elon Musk. Somebody might be having a tower and they might be heartbroken. Oh, that... I wonder if that East Indian that I pulled earlier was Elon Musk's fiance or whoever he was dating, his wife, whatever. I wonder if that's who that East Indian is that I opened the deck on. Let's go. Oh, they're heartbroken about this information coming out because they've been stuck in a cycle trying to kill you and kill your mate. But somebody kicked somebody out of their energy. Yeah. This might be the person coming towards you. Okay. Yeah, somebody's heartbroken because they couldn't keep something a secret. Of course not. You're dealing with God. You're dealing with people with an open heart, with boundaries. That opens us up to foresight, our heightened intuition, right? That opens up us to universal information that goes beyond this realm, psychic abilities and other things. You understand? More foresight. Of course, we function smarter than you, better than you. Of course, we regulate, even though it's hard, our emotions better than you because our heart is open. So that means that Kundalini energy, that consciousness and awareness is functioning not like an animal down here, but it's functioning up here. That means we're aware of more than you are. Some of us are psychic. The reason that we're aware of more than you are and we can see more than you can see is because you're blocked down here. You see this? This is where you're blocked. You're like an animal. Your consciousness doesn't go beyond here. And it could be due to trauma or whatever else. But until you heal, you'll never be as powerful, smart, strong, or aware as us. Okay? Our thinking and healing is all up here. This is the spiritual half connected to spirit, and this is the physical, connected to the physical world and the physical body. When we blend spirituality and practicality together, it makes us superhuman. I'm Kuan Yin. This is I have love of the highest vibration. Superhuman. We are superhuman. A Libra is disappointed because they can't move forward, taking action with the Pisces King of Cups father figure. Yep. And then the Leo de-sucking whore. I can't make it up. I didn't even see the card yet, and I already knew. The Leo reptilian shape-shifting de-sucking whore. You see, she even in her card is tooting up her bunkie. Okay? She's not a lion, though. She's a reptilian shapeshifter. And she's putting her bunkie up in the air here to put a scent out. Because that's what her job is, period. Because you're a high priestess and your awareness is too much. Okay? So with that, it's time to pray. It's time to invoke. It's time to speak affirmations, speak words to power. Anybody that wants to be a part of this prayer, I welcome you. If you don't, that's cool. Now would be the time to exit. I'm looking for my stick. This is to my other song bowl that I don't want to break. So let me see. Yes, it works. Great. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for my ancestors, my ascended masters, my guides, and my angels. I show gratitude for you. I show gratitude for Christ, Jehovah, Jesus the Christ, Yao, Yeshua. I show gratitude for complete restoration, financially, spiritually, mentally, energetically, and emotionally. I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the elements and the group. I show gratitude right now for every blessing that God, however you define God, has bestowed upon us. I show gratitude for each and every planet with its own individual, unique vibrations and frequency. That when we echo out the vowel sound that resonates with each planet in different arranged orders, it spells out the names of God that we call. O Holy One, the Sun that sits at the head of Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, the Moon, Mercury, Venus. Whatever the yoke and the stronghold on my person, disturbing them, and by extension, affecting us from his community or from mine. Whatever was done in either of our communities or families and is affecting us and the purpose of God in our lives by the covenant of Yao, Yeshua. Right now, I order it destroyed by that Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire, which is my Holy Spirit, that I invoke, by the way, with my holy words. Kadus, Kadus, Kadus. Let every foundational problem right now stealing away our blessings as a family, my husband or my partner, my child or my children, in or from my community or his, in either one of our lineages. Right now, I decree and declare and order it to burn to ashes on every plane through every energy body. Every negative ill will and intentions, every spell, hex, and curse, burn to ashes, catch fire, and scatter right now. Be consumed in the heat of this Kundalini violet flame. I command divine protection and a ring of holy fire to be placed on every plane around me and my family, my partner, my child, my children, in the mighty name of Christ Jesus, in the name of Christ Jehovah, Yao, Yeshua, the Most High God. Umima, you are always on time. Close every entrance of the enemy into our lives, my family, my husband, my partner, my child, my children, in the mighty name of Yeshua. By that Kundalini violet flame of my Holy Spirit, right now I decree and declare complete destruction against every evil oath, evil vow, blood covenant of darkness that was made to be attached to me, my child, my person's destiny, our purpose, every evil deity put in place to spy on me and my family, every monitoring spirit conjured to track me. I command you to catch fire and go blind right now. Every evil power and demonic spirit searching for my face in a demonic mirror, break into a million pieces and scatter right now by the power of the Holy Spirit. By the fire of the Holy Spirit, I decree and declare the link between my family and every evil deity be severed by fire and separated forever. Every stronghold be paralyzed right now by the power and fire of the Holy Spirit right now. Let every oath of disgrace and shame, every vow of darkness, every evil covenant hindering our lives and progress, I order you be destroyed by fire right now. Every demonic deity that wants to petition my family and wreak havoc on our lives and destiny be consumed by fire right now. Scatter and be destroyed forever in the mighty name of Yao, Yeshua. Let every evil secret working against us, my child, my family, my husband, my partner, let him be exposed, debunked, unearthed, dismantled, and destroyed by that kundalini violet flame of my holy fire. Let the secret hidden enchanters of my family, let them be publicly exposed, shamed, and disgraced forever. Let the root of evil deities be destroyed forever. In the mighty name of Jesus, in the name of Yeshua, Yah, the Most High God, right now. Holy Divine Spirit, move in my foundation right now, move in my lineage right now, and abolish and destroy every yoke of darkness. I decree and declare I am free from every foundational curse that was placed on my life. I am free from the curse of the family deities that were petitioned by my elders. I command instant destruction and banishment from this realm. Every demonic spirit possessing the many personalities that have been hiring and using energy weapons and invoking evil deities, entities, and demonic spirits against our lives, our career, and our destiny, and our forward movement. Let the redeemed of the Lord say amen. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Whatsoever ye shall bind in earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be also loosed in heaven. Right now, I bind and contain every death spell, every death wish, every evil eye, every negative incantation, every spellwork, hex, curse, and bewitchment that was projected in my environment, projected toward me. I bind and contain you in earth, and I bind you in heaven. Every witch and warlock chanting witchcraft curses against me, I bind your tongue right now. I bind every death spell right now, and I command you to return and go directly back to the sender tenfold. I return every death spell directly back to the sender tenfold. I return every death spell back to the sender tenfold right now. Right now, I render every and all demonic attacks against the first daughters and sons that were given and promised for sacrifice null and void, completely obliterated and destroyed. Catch fire, scatter, and burn the ashes. Locate and destroy every weapon of destruction and technology being used to stalk, monitor, energy harvest, and harass God's anointed, set-aside chosen ones. Right now, I order every illegally implanted chip, Neuralink technology that is monitoring and causing disruptions in our bodies, minds, and spirits to be completely broken, short-circuited, and rendered completely useless and destroyed forever. Let every Lucifer gene, let every Neuralink technology that was illegally planted in our body, whether through vaccination, whether through operation, with or without our authorization, with or without our knowledge, by the fire of the Kundalini violet flame within us, by Christ's power and authority, I decree and declare that every artificial intelligence, protein and plasma and Neuralink technology be cleansed and removed right now on the ethereal plane, on the etheric plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane, from our chakras, from our cellular DNA, and from our nervous system. Let it be dissolved and consumed in that Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire right now, and do us absolutely no harm. Let every demonic camera, let every Neuralink camera and neural monitoring technology in our bodies and in our eyes, GPS tracking us, let it be dissolved in that Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire. Let it be disrupted and completely obliterated and destroyed on every plane, through every energy body right now, and do us no harm. I command every demonic influencer possessing the people that are being used to persecute us be banished and destroyed forever. Catch fire right now. Let every evil personality that was assigned from hell to fight me and my family, let them experience counter shame and everlasting destruction. Locate and destroy every evil power, deities and their weapons. Most High God, ordain right now your horrible tempest against every evil deity and oppressor of my destiny, my abundance, and my progress and my healing right now in this lifetime. Let the hiding places of the oppressors of my family, my destiny and progress, let them be tormented, collapse, and let it be destroyed by that Kundalini violet flame of that holy fire right now. Let the hiding places of that Virgo NPC clone and of that Leo NPC clone of Elon Musk and that clone Elon Musk and anyone that works with Elon Musk to bind us, to stalk, monitor, and energy harvest us. I ask you go to the resting places of that Virgo right now. I ask right now that you go to the resting places of that Leo clone of Angie Broxton. I ask that you go to the resting places of Elon Musk and anyone connected to Elon Musk that's working together to harness our energy. Any government agency, go to their resting places right now and enact your horrible tempest and open up the ground where they lay their heads and destroy by fire, earthquake, hurricane, tsunami, tornado, fire. Chase them out right now. Open up the ground and shake it where they lay. Cause an earthquake and the ground to swallow up their homes right now. Completely obliterate and destroy with blizzards, hurricanes, tsunamis, storms, and floods, and wipe out and completely obliterate the resting places of anyone that works together with Elon Musk to monitor energy harvest and stalk us right now. In the mighty name of Christ, Jehovah, I command it, Ebra Kadabri. Sending tornadoes to completely obliterate and destroy them and demolish every location our oppressors rest and lay their heads. I make my sweet great energy wait. Do not let separate from my estate. I neutralize and eliminate the hate. Positive and creative energy is my fate. Sacred and root chi I do decree. I appreciate you stay glued to thee. I command every ounce and inch of my divine energy to return and come back to me on every plane through every energy body right now. My energy is for the manifestations of my abundance only. Let anything and anyone that has harvested any of my energy, anything anyone has created, purchased, manifested, or built using stolen energy from me, let it burn to the ground to ashes and be completely destroyed and obliterated right now on every plane. Burst into flames and scatter. Let every evil hand and tongue raised to trouble my destiny, my relationships, my family, let it be paralyzed, cut, and taken out right now. Let the yoke be destroyed forever right now. Right now, I decree and declare I will be happy moving forward in my relationships. I decree and declare I will not suffer again in a bad connection. Right now, I decree and declare my child shall not suffer again in a bad connection. My child is free from every demonic contract, from every spell that was cast, every blood sacrifice that was made over my child. My child is free and loose from right now. I shall not be a mockery in my generation, and I shall only walk on the path that God has laid out for me and operate in the highest vibration of love within my divine purpose. Right now, I decree and declare no evil shall befall me again. I decree and declare no pestilence shall befall me again. No powerless deity will ever have any power in my life again. I am a new creature and old things have passed away. Right now, I decree and declare an end to every evil deity, every evil oath, every evil vow, every blood covenant of darkness that has been in my life and lineage be dismantled right now, catch fire and scatter right now, be rendered completely useless and consumed and destroyed by that Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire. That is my Holy Spirit. Burn the ashes right now through every energy body and scatter. I belong to the family and lineage of God. No power or evil covenant shall ever have dominion over me. I am divinely protected. We shall go as a family from glory to glory, and from grace to grace going forward from now on. I thank you, Most High God Yeshua, Iao, Umima, Olo Dumare, for your grace, for your mercy on my life. Christ, Jehovah, for breaking all yokes and strongholds. I thank my ancestors of the highest vibration of love, my ascended masters, my angels and my guides, for breaking all yokes, strongholds, guiding me and protecting me. Amen. Ashe. Are y'all still with me? Good. Yes, thank you, Abba, Ababa. You better know it. How y'all doing, collective? Happy Friday. Child, this is Sparta. I don't know what you heard. Baby, this is Sparta. I might sound a little bit aggressive, but in case you ain't noticed, we in the middle of a real war. You start dropping nerve gas on human beings that have organic skin and blood and bones, and you dropping nerve gas on people when they're isolated alone by themselves. Yeah, we at war. You releasing biological Ebola weapons and sickness and pestilence on individual people, and a few other people around might get hit, and then you try to contain it. Come on, man. Biological war, chemical warfare, frequency warfare, vibrational warfare. This is Sparta. I don't know what you've been told. Shoot. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my rifle. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for war and this is for fun. Come on, somebody. Somebody my age, give it to me. Come on, give me the movie. Give me the movie, somebody. Or I'm not doing no more readings if somebody don't give me the movie. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for war and this is for fun. This is my rifle. Come on, somebody. Major Pain. I'm blocking you, Diane Garrison. Come on, man. Stop playing. Full Metal. Who else getting blocked? Hallelujah. Empanadas. You getting blocked too. Both of y'all. Full Metal Jacket. Not to yell at y'all. I love y'all. But yeah, I'm making fun of y'all. Thank you. Who said that? 1728. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, now you got it. Who remember Full Metal Jacket? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was the movie back in the day, y'all. But you gotta be my age to be able to call that up. You ain't gonna remember. You gotta be my age for that. Full Metal Jacket. Y'all remember when he went crazy? It's like, this is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for war and this is for fun. Child, I love my old movies now. I'm a movie buff. I promise. Can none of y'all hang with me with these old movies? I promise you. Can none of y'all hang with me with these old movies? Except the popular ones like 16 Candles or something like that. Yeah. Old movies I like 16 Candles back in the day. I like Money Can't Buy Me Love back in the day. But my favorite is Harlem Nights and Trading Places. Trading Places and Harlem Nights. Those are some of my favorites. I watch them every Christmas. Every Christmas holiday. I might get some eggnog and Hennessy on them. Child, I gotta watch my Trading Places and I gotta watch my Harlem Nights. Yes, I do. There's a couple other ones too. But, y'all know what it is. All right. Excuse me, collective. I'm gonna drink some tea and honey. All right, I'm gonna try to make it back today. If my if the devil don't these little shapeshifters, if they don't do something to me, I'm gonna try to get another one in today. All right, I'll be back. I love y'all. Kuan Yin signing out.